simple question. It's an average. In everything you do, people need to know the average cost per kilometer for the road. Besides, having said that, do Nigerians really need new roads? Nigeria currently has one of the worst road networks in Africa. You cannot, there's a road from Numan to, because the last time I was touring Nigeria in campaign for Peter B, there's a road between Numan and Taraba.
Verydarkman give David Umahi woto over the interview between Rufai Hussaini and David Umahi. My people, this no be your regular political interview. Now live TV wahala wey shock Nigeria scatter. Rufai Hussaini of Arise TV talk say Minister of Works David Umahi don report am give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nobody expect wetin go happen next. Umahi para for Rufai. You too small, make I report you to the president. The tension shock, not be small. The words loud. Na arrogance, na truth, or na power they talk.
All right, so I just finished watching the interview between the Minister of Works, David Umahi, and Rufai of Arise TV. First things first, to the Minister of Works, David Umahi, you are a very big embarrassment to Nigeria, to yourself, and to your family, and also to the position that you occupy. Now, I watched the interview. I was so irritated and disgusted in my spirit, because you were trying so hard to show yourself as a superior being. But by so doing, you just expose yourself of being inferior and somebody with a very big low self-esteem. Because it's only people with low self-esteem that will self-acclaim things that they are not. Like the way you called yourself a professor and you were not a professor. You don't know, say, Rufai, no. Then they can't catch you. You can't talk, say, professor in practicing. But you know what you did? See that whole interview? You just showed me how the politicians and the people in power see the people. Do you understand? What was the problem? Rufai say you go report him to the president. You say he's too small. Fine and good. You understand? If you throw that one a jab. But immediately he started saying, who are you? Who are you, Rufai? All those kind of things. It shows how these people in power see the people. What did Rufai do? He asked you for accountability. As simple as ABCD. Simple as ABC. You clearly just showed from this interview, right? You just showed that you don't even understand the position that you occupy. You know nothing about being Minister of Works. Tell us about ABCD per square meter. They say you collected over 600 and something billion naira for this project. And so far so good. You people even gave us a time frame when you achieve this project. So far so good. It's not looking like it is achievable by that time. Simple thing. Rufai, as you claim to be an engineer, because everything where you talk now self-acclaim. As you claim to be an engineer, oh Rufai, let me lecture you. So is so is so. Simple as ABCD. But you try as much as possible to avoid the question, no accountability, self-appraisal, and everything. That's what you were doing. But like I said, you exposed how the people in power see Nigerians when Nigerians ask for accountability, when Nigerians ask for good roads, when Nigeria asks for good schools, when Nigeria asks for good healthcare, when Nigeria asks that please, insecurity is too much, please protect us. This is probably how the people sitting in that position are looking at the people. Like, look at them, they are too small to talk to me. I'm not even in their position. After all, they know they buy me. After all, my children don't need this health care. After all, my children don't need this school. After all, my children don't go this hospital. This is how a lot of them in power look at us. Do you know the amount of confidence make David Umahi, the Minister of Works, sit down? They tell Rufai for national TV, say it's too small, bro. They are so comfortable in whatever thing that they are doing. Because yes, the people never get on a time yet. This is basically what it is. The people don't have your time yet. That's why you look at the people so small. And when they ask you for accountability, you get pissed. You are lucky that you are not in China. They won't buy one minister now, Minister of Agriculture for China here. They don't already sent this on. Not buying remain. Before him, they don't buy one advisor like that for China. Once they just carry you for, they don't suspect you for bribery, corruption, all those kinds of small things, say you collect money, you are gone. Dear Minister of Works, Mr. Umahi, you are obviously being fraudulent and dubious. And you are obviously a very blatant and a very big liar. So if they are suspecting you of corruption, it is not far-fetched. I'm waiting with the English. Because if you can come on national TV and claim to be a professor and you are not, So imagine how much you go don doctor for documents. That being said, me personally, I look at that whole coastal highway project as a project to just siphon funds. You know why? Because as a minister of work, one of our major roads in Nigeria, which is the Lagos to Abuja road, they never do one. Lagos to Abuja, you go follow Ibadan. You know how many states you go pass before you reach Abuja? That road, only fixing that road will help price of things go down. We help a lot of people not to be kidnapped. We solve insecurity problem. Imagine say you do that road, put street lights, make it be proper highway. You see that thief go on the block road, then the block highway, they go boot this scatter.
You are not ashamed to be a Nigerian, then nothing else will ever make you to be. I mean, come on, tell me something. Are you telling me that when you watch all these embarrassing scenarios that take place in our daily lives, are you not ashamed? Or have you chosen to be held back by your ethnic and religious proclivities? That has to change, for crying out loud. Now, I watched the interview between Rufai Hussaini and David Umahi, Minister for Works. That is the most embarrassing interview ever to have taken place on a national discourse. A simple question. Can you give us an estimate of cost per kilometer? It's a valid question. It's a valid question. And the minister tried to hide his criminality off with a smile. He tried to shove it off or wave it off with a smile. That's not true. He was trying to say that El-Rufai does not know that he's a professor in engineering and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes statistics are the only way you can convey messages to an average man. I'm not an engineer, but I need to know the cost. He was trying to say that, well, every terrain, soil texture, this, that. We are not looking at that. We are looking at the whole road. You said the whole road costs so per billions of naira. What is the cost per kilometer? So that we can make a comparison whether a particular terrain of the road is too rocky or one is too sandy. It doesn't matter. In the same way that there'll be another place that has good soil texture and good soil density and all the jargons that you're trying to use to confuse Rufai Hussaini. Thank God the man that Rufai Hussaini is very smart. And thank God he's fearless and holds his ground to get to the truth. Because Nigeria needs the truth. Nigeria needs accountability from these thieving politicians. Simple question. It's an average. In everything you do, people need to know the average cost per kilometer for the road. Besides, having said that, do Nigerians really need new roads? Nigeria currently has one of the worst road networks in Africa. You cannot, there's a road from Numan to, because the last time I was touring Nigeria in campaign for Peter B, there's a road between Numan and Taraba, Numan and Jalingo. That road ordinarily shouldn't take you less than 30 minutes. But you can spend 3 hours there. 3 hours just to get to Jalingo from Numan. Then from Numan to Gombe. It's terrible. Then from Jos to Abuja. It's terrible. From Lokoja to Edo, terrible. From Edo to Warri, terrible. Lagos, the whole road. So what are we doing coastal highway for? You just bring some bogus project, give it some fanciful nomenclature to make it look as if this propaganda of this government is becoming worrisome. Coastal highway, that means the road will pass through the coast. That means outskirts of the country. Lagos Calabar coastal highway, whatever that means. We have many roads in Nigeria that needs federal government's attention. Many roads that have become death traps. Many roads that are now occupied by police, our thieving police security officers who use damaged parts of the road as checkpoints to slow passengers down for extortion. Nigeria, if you are still supporting this administration, something must be terribly wrong with your head. I mean, watch that interview. Watch that interview. That is Tinubu's minister. That is Tinubu's government. Are you not ashamed? Are you not supposed to be ashamed as a Nigerian? I am, because I have normalcy reigning in my brain. I don't want to say much. This thing has to stop. There is an urgent need to replace these recalcitrants